The 8BitDo Lite series of controllers. I gots to talk. Why did I buy this? Fundamentally, as a charming gift for my girlfriend. It seems like such a nice idea that you could take two of these, put them together, put an elastic band around them, throw them in a backpack, or that in theory they could even fit into a jacket pocket, as this whole console most certainly can. As small as these controllers may be, they're actually larger than many of the portable consoles of our generation. And let's face it, the quality of the controls is worse than many of the portable consoles of our generation. I sort of hit my breaking point with this controller yesterday. Just for a few seconds while I was on a train, I attached both of them to my mobile phone to see if I could get two-player simultaneous input wirelessly via Bluetooth for Samurai Showdown 4. And the misery of trying to use this D-pad, and then of course you switch and try to use these segregated directional buttons. The utter misery of trying to get accurate, reliable inputs through that D-pad while playing Samurai Showdown. It was just mind-blowing. And then I very, very briefly tried one of the classic 8-bit shoot-'em-ups. Oh yeah, it was that Sega Master System game, Astro Warrior. And there I thought, wow, the misery of just pressing these action buttons. It really hadn't occurred to me before. I buy these things, but I don't play video games, or I play video games for like 10 seconds. And then I'm sitting there thinking, well, if this can't do an 8-bit shoot 'em up, and this can't do a Neo Geo fighting game, what can it do? What is it good for aside from like menu input? And that is, I try to use these for language practice, language vocab memorization apps. Maybe that's why I was so happy with them when I first bought them. The novelty of the design is striking. The actual texture of the plastic housing is very nice, but that is about the only good thing I can say about it. You've heard me say this before, you've heard me say it again. In the year 2024, either it's Sanwa or it's Seimitsu, or it's nothing at all. And this device, as terrible as it may be in many ways, at least it gives you a USB import so you can use a real arcade stick like Sanwa or Seimitsu. This, woo! Unless you're willing to play Pac-Man with that kind of D-pad, there just ain't much it can be used for.